Breaking ground on a project as ambitious as the arc electric car plant is a step that fills us all with hope for the future. This is a revolution we need to win. Thank you. This is a surprise.
Not an unwelcome one, I hope, Senator?
Actually, my agenda is quite full. I've got another speech to give across town.
Of course. I just wanted to express how happy I am that we're going to be working together in my campaign to reclaim the presidency.
So you'll have to, excuse my frankness, but I find your politics and your practices reprehensible. There is no way that I can support your bid for office.
You know, I think there is.
What are you talking about?
Your son. It seems a girl wound up in his bed this morning. Quite dead, beaten, raped, drugs and alcohol in her system. Stabbed. Yes, your son had himself quite a night. Not to worry. The girl's remains were moved out before anyone was the wiser.
Bastard, you did this.
You'd find that very difficult to prove. In the meantime, these photos and the genetic evidence would put an end to your son's hopes for medical school. Not to mention your own career. You're going to enjoy being part of the team, Senator. Welcome to the future. Let's go.
Sir, I need to speak to your grandson again.
That's not gonna happen. You missed your chance. You could have talked to him when you're on the train.
Well, he'd been through a lot. I didn't want to push him.
Okay, so how is one day gonna change that?
Look, sir, Giordino was with Roger 12 hours before he died. He may have let something slip about how close he was to finding Max and the last watch.
That's absurd. Why would Giordino do that?
He might have said something that didn't mean anything at the time.
I'm not gonna involve my grandson in this.
He's already in it. Giordino killed the people he thought were his parents.
Not to mention the fact that Wally Sheridan is his real father. How long do you think we can keep that information from Sheridan?
The boy is under my protection.
You know, until 36 hours ago, you didn't even know the boy existed. I found him for you.
He's the last vestige I have of my daughter. I failed to protect her. I can't see him hurt.
Listen to me, sir. I promise you, we will not let anything happen to that boy. But he may be the last link we have to stopping Sheridan.
Mr. Amos, you're no longer needed here. Could you send Roger in, please? Let me tell you something. If you do anything to complicate this boy's life any more than it already is, you won't live long enough to regret it.
It's spacious and clean. I imagine it'll take time to personalize it.
Look, Roger, I got a couple of questions for you about what happened when you were with Mr. Giordino.
Of course. We had sandwiches, we waited for the train, we got on in Toronto, and that's when you found us.
Is there anything he might have said to you about what he was looking for?
Just that we were going to see Uncle Rainier.
Did he make any phone calls while you were together?
He did, but he always stepped away when he spoke. I couldn't hear anything.
Are you sure about that?
From the little I knew of him, he seemed very secretive.
Okay, there, you get your answer.
Look, Roger, think. Did he mention the name Max?
Oh, you want to know about Max? When I was with Uncle Rainier, he spoke on the phone to someone about a Max. He said he'd tracked down someone who worked for him. His name was Eric Schmidt. Uncle said he was an engineer. He lives in Baker City.
Oh, I have a Gerhardt give that away in front of the boy?
It would seem to me the only way it makes sense is if he wanted me to tell you.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
By the way, I never properly thanked you for saving me on the train. You didn't have to come after me.
Yeah, I did. And keep an eye on him. He'll be running things around here before you know it.
I believe I'd enjoy that. Is there an age requirement?
I think I just found our Eric Schmidt. Tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, he was discharged because of an alcohol problem. And get this, when he was in the military, he specialized in bunkers and military installations, and his CO was a technical and ordnance officer named Max Searle.
Well, what would Max need a guy like that for now?
Well, you saw that trap he laid for us at that storage locker. I mean, who knows what a paranoid like Max might dream up to protect himself.
Oh, this doesn't feel right. I mean, if this guy's hooked up with Gerhardt, why would Gerhardt make it so easy for us to find him?
Well, look, we know Gerhardt's not the kind of guy to do things by accident, but maybe he just made a mistake.
Giordino said I was a pawn. He was right. Everybody with an agenda in this game has played me up and down the block.
So what, you want to scratch this lead?
We can't, and he knows it. Whatever Schmidt knows, it's still there in Baker City.
So what, we just walk blindly into a trap?
Knowing Gerhardt's leading us, at least he'll keep us on our toes.
Okay. I booked you tickets to Portland. We can drive from there.
Look, I mean, the closer we get to this weapon, the more dangerous it's gonna become.
Like it hasn't been already?
I'm just saying, if you want to walk, I'll understand.
You've known me long enough to know I'm in this for the long haul. But anytime you want to quit.
Why can't you choose someplace warm to meet once in a while? I'm losing interest in this game.
So, it's just getting interesting. Without Giordino and the CIA, I've lost my main connection to 13's actions and his whereabouts.
That's all news.
13 is on the trail of the last watch. I need you to find it before he does.
Find someone else.
I'll pay you $2 million. Another $1 million if you manage to kill 13 along the way.
Generous, but I told you I've lost interest in this game.
Is it that? Is it? Or did your interlude with 13 in the woods make you soft for him?
I don't do soft. Whatever happened between us, I have no problem killing 13. Business is business.
Then what do you want?
Right now, the government runs black ops out of 16 official agencies. Every one of them is an opportunity for leaks and betrayal. When you come to power, I get my own team.
Oh.
Fully funded. Reporting only to you.
You ask a lot.
So do you. You give me what I want, it's one-stop shopping. Everything off the books. No accountability. We have a deal?
You give me that watch, you'll have your team.
We make it through this alive, you've got a great new career. Here's Schmidt.
He's not dead more than a day.
Gerhardt cleaning up a mess?
Maybe. Oh, look at this.
Well, he got bounced out of the military, but somebody was keeping him busy.
Plans for missile silos, gun emplacements, artillery, tanks.
Wasn't picky about who he worked with either. Their commissions here from everybody from the Pakistanis to the North Koreans. Nothing about Max, though. Think he destroyed it?
Let's hope not. Otherwise, we're back to square one. I'm checking the hard drive.
Too obvious?
Maybe it has something to do with Max himself.
All right. He was decommissioned from the military a couple years before the mission to Costa Verde. Declared unfit for service for psych reasons. Evaluation says that he had paranoid schizophrenia.
That's the kind of guy they recruited for the team. I don't know what kind of freak I was.
Before he washed out, he studied at West Point. Top honors in logistics and strategy.
What about before university?
Grew up in Montana. Why?
A guy like this who's terrified of everything, we're better to hide in the place he grew up. Especially if it's someplace off the grid, someplace he can defend himself. Max would have been back from Costa Verde for a year at this point.
Some kind of military base?
It's an underground missile silo just outside of Billings, decommissioned in the 80s.
Yeah, but look at all this extra machinery and electronics. That can't be original.
Well, this is what Max hired Schmidt to do for him. He built the infrastructure for the retrofit.
They upgraded the base's security and defense systems.
Wow, there's specs for gun emplacements, high-tension electrics, multiple gas lines. My best guess is we're going to be walking into wall-to-wall death traps.
All right, well, look at this. This is where the main entrance is, over here.
But this is a surface tunnel with a hidden entrance.
You think you won't have that covered?
Well, it's not in the plans. I think we just found our way in. I'm gonna download the files to your phone, and then went to drives.
God, I don't know how much help this stuff is all gonna be getting through that place in one piece.
I guess we'll find out.
Pull the team together. We're on the move.
What's on your mind?
Mr. President, my people visited Eric Schmidt's property. The man whose name your grandson gave to 13. It was broken into, and 13 and Jones's fingerprints were all over the place.
He promised to keep us up to speed.
I have been telling you he is out of control.
Okay, where's he now?
He and Jones have booked a private plane to Billings, Montana.
Call Jones.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir. Hasn't she clearly established whose side she's on? I have a team ready to intercept them at the airport.
Let this play out. You can take him when he has the watch.
There is something else that you should be aware of. Senator Brookson has reversed his position on the sustainable energy bill.
Brookson? No. I spoke to him yesterday.
Well, as of today, he has also thrown his support behind Wally Sheridan's upcoming presidential bid.
It's gonna look as if even my own people don't support my energy plan.
And if Wally Sheridan was somehow behind the oil refinery bombings last week, then that means oil and energy reserves are somehow part of his big plan.
How is Sheridan pressuring Brookson?
For a man that had his own sister killed to forward his political agenda, this is just business as usual. I have my people looking into Brookson's personal life to see where Sheridan might be able to get to him, potential blackmail opportunities.
Brookson is the key linchpin of my cabinet. With all the unrest Sheridan's able to stir up, pretty soon he wouldn't need blackmail. People would just give him the office.
Mr. President, this is very difficult to suggest. Ex-President Sheridan is not only actively working against this office, but he's working against the greater interests of the country as a whole. His continued survival constitutes a clear and present threat.
What are you suggesting?
We can't arrest him. But there are precedents for the removal of a dangerous force from play, even if they have held supreme executive power.
He's a former president of the United States.
It's the same thing he did to his sister. It is the same thing he would do to you, sir. This will be a total black bag operation. There will be no threads for WikiLeaks to pull at.
You have my answer.
You may change your mind, sir, when Sheridan finds out that Roger is his son. and demands his fatherly access rights. The option is always on the table. When you're ready, sir.
According to this, the hatch is about 50 meters that way.
What are the nodes marked throughout the field?
Well, there's no perimeter with the diagram because they could be sensors, they could be mines.
Either way, it's best not to find out.
Look, there's still time to call for help from Amos.
First sign of an invasion force, and Stuart will blow the whole place.
Yeah, what about when he sees us?
Well, let's hope we get far enough to talk to him. Get him to give us the watch.
We can't?
You had your chance to bail.
Wait. Stay left. This should be it right here. I don't know. Maybe we got it wrong.
That's a deception like everything else. Here we go. Can you hand me the wrench in the back?
This the one you need?
You want us to put him down?
Let them get inside. I want to know if there is a reception party waiting.
Anytime you want, darling. Just let me know, I'll take him out.
It sounds like you'd enjoy it.
Best feeling ever, right?
Guess we lost the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Leave him. Walk around and stay in 13's footprints.
We shouldn't have to worry about security systems until after the next turn.
Cool. There's enough grenades here to bring the whole tunnel down.
This wasn't in Schmidt's plan.
He doesn't trust anyone with all the information.
Well, I guess we're on our own now. Wonder how many more surprises it's got for us.
It's a good catch. You might live longer than the others, but don't worry, it won't last.
Just want to talk to you.
You're murderers and thieves. I saw you at Eric Schmidt's house. I saw you!
We were looking for you!
Did you kill him too? Of course you did.
If you saw us, you know that's not true.
Oh, don't. Please. I know you. I understand you. You're the cost of what I've wrought. But I've destroyed the one sent before you, and I will destroy you too. So come along. Don't delay the inevitable. Don't make me wait.
What do you want to do?
There's no choice. Go forward.
Senator Brookson joining my campaign is exactly the kind of groundswell of support that I'm feeling from all over the country.
Senator, what caused your rapid about-face on so many issues?
The senator joins me in my prediction that under the current administration, we will experience a stock market crash of epic proportions within a matter of weeks. And when that happens, you'll remember who caused it and who can lead you out of it. Next question.
My people looked at Senator Brookson. His finances are in order. Friends and neighbors haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary with the senator or his wife. The only red flag is the senator's son, Andre, has been away from his college residence for the past 48 hours. Apparently he's at home, but no one's seen him leave the house.
Okay. What do you make of that?
We haven't been able to find anything out from local police, and the family circling the tent's pretty tight, but we're investigating.
Forget about Brookson. I want you to stop him.
I gave you an option.
It's gotta be short of that.
Sheridan, talking about the country's collapse, has got to be setting the stage for something.
What?
I don't know, but whatever it is, I believe it's tied into the weapon that 13's looking for. Now, my people are closing in on the location in Montana that 13 and Jones were heading to, and there have been reports that there was an explosion there minutes ago.
Is anybody hurt?
I don't have that intel yet.
What the hell is this?
All I know is it's between us and Max. All right, let's move.
What? Ryan!
Just touch me. Another second, I've been done. We gotta keep moving.
Are you the ones?
Which ones?
I told you not to play games. Are you the agents of fate? Surely you know about karma. What we did is reaped nothing but evil. You are God's will, coming to deliver justice to me.
What did you do?
Don't pretend you don't know.
Is this about Costa Verde?
Evil will have evil. Blood will have blood.
Tell me what happened!
Why? Why should I tell you?
Because I was there! I was Seamus O'Neill!
If you were Seamus, you would know. You don't have his face. You don't know what we did.
They threw me in prison. The government took my face. They took my memory.
If you're the agents of fate, line is beneath you. Seamus already paid for his sins. He's dead.
You're wrong. I'm not dead.
But you're not really alive either. I can't let you do what you came to do.
Listen to him. He's telling you the truth.
What do you see?
The work of a master. I think there's more to this place than we thought. Keep moving. And keep your eyes open.
Mr. Gerhardt.
I'm afraid not.
Mr. Gerhardt has other matters to attend to.
He wanted me to call you, though.
What can I do for you?
They've heard that you've dispatched Irina Svetlanova to obtain the final part of the weapon.
Well, I'm sure you know what I do before I've done it.
Indeed.
We hope her mission is successful.
I assume you're not just calling me for encouragement?
Mr. Gerhardt wanted you to have some news.
It's about your son.
My son is at home with his mother. Is this some kind of threat?
That's your approach. The news I have concerns your other son. The one you had with Kim Carrington?
What are you talking about?
All secrets come back to haunt us, no? When you ended your relationship with Kim Carrington, she spent a year in Europe.
During that time, she gave birth to your child.
A boy?
A very clever boy named Roger, who is now under the care of his grandfather, President Carrington.
I want him. I want my son.
Getting the boy back yourself might prove difficult.
But Mr. Gerhardt assures you he will deliver the boy to you if you continue to keep up your end of things.
You tell Mr. Gerhardt. He has my word.
Fine handholds on the wall. We have to catch up.
Guy fries like that, you didn't even bat an eyelash.
That bothers you?
No. Turns on my lights. Maybe we should talk about this after we kill your friend and get out of here.
I think you just made a date.
Your friends aren't doing as well as you are.
What friends?
The woman and her team, they followed you inside.
They're not with us. They're with the people who sent us to Costa Verde.
Stop saying you're Seamus. He's dead. Just like Simon's. Just like all of us.
Even if we don't want to admit it and lie down.
What do we do in Costa Verde? Why do we kill those people?
Seamus would know. He was the one who always knew everything. He was the one with the plan.
What did I do? Did I order the bombing? Watch out!
I warned you.
Shut the hell up! It looks bad. One of them must have hit a vein. Okay, I'm gonna tie it off. You stay with me.
Oh, your head.
It's nothing. Okay. You're gonna be okay. Gotta move. Can you move?
No. Just leave me here, okay? You can make it faster without me.
We go together.
I can't walk.
I'll help you.
You know you have to finish this. You can't do it dragging me around.
I'm not leaving anyone behind. I'm gonna get you out of this.
No, I'm not leaving you behind.
Why not stick around? We're close, aren't we? It's almost over.
Who are you working for now?
Same person as always. Myself.
Giordino talked before I killed him. He told me you were the one who shot Sam.
Was I? Maybe I was. That kind of thing happens. I hope it doesn't stand in the way of our friendship.
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't think so. Take them.
Come on, you're good. It's just another turn or two, okay? It's all right, I know. We're almost there. Just around the corner.
Amos.
Director Amos. You must be a busy man these days, taking over the reins of the CIA as well.
Thank you for your concern, Mr. Sheridan. If you hadn't corrupted the agency, it would have made my life a lot easier.
Well, it's not a fight I think you want to take right now. Listen, I'm calling because I've heard that the president has come into possession of a boy that I'd very much like to meet.
May I ask where you got that information?
Well, a man in my position still has friends who value truth and an open exchange of information.
Your friends should tell you how unwise it is to pry into the personal life of the president.
You need to understand. The wheel is turning again. I will be in power again, and when I am, I will make it a personal mission to ensure that there are repercussions for both you and the president if you keep me from my son.
I very much enjoyed this open exchange, Wally. I'll be sure to pass it along to the president.
There's no lock or keypad. It's a high tensile frame with inner core. This is it. Max is behind this door.
Can you blow it?
Should be able to.
You did well coming this far, but I can't let you come any further.
Oh.
Here. Breathe through this, it'll help. All right, take the...
You know what you're doing? Seamus was good like that too.
I told you I am Seamus.
You want the watch?
No. I want to know what I did in Costa Verde. I want to know if I killed those people.
You don't have his face, but you have the guilt.
I am Seamus.
Even if you were Seamus, I couldn't give you the weapon. Just sit down and let it happen. It'll be faster that way.
Now we find out if you're my karma coming home or if I'm yours. Why?
Why what?
Why'd you wait for her? Why didn't you leave her behind?
She's my partner. You don't leave your partner behind.
I was supposed to die in Ronalco. James pulled me out. He said the same thing.
Look, tell me what we did.
He is who he says he is. He's Seamus O'Neill.
What can it hurt? The ones who did it to us already know, right?
Why did we kill those people?
We didn't kill them. But that doesn't mean we weren't responsible. Gerhardt had a recruiter, a guy named Elliot Weed, said he worked for a government agency named Erebus. Greek god of shadows. It's fitting, right?
I thought I was supposed to be CIA.
Reed said it was a company-sanctioned mission. He said we were serving our country. We were idiots. The four of us. We should have known better. It was all textbook. We cased the plant. We went in through service hatches. We disabled security station by station. Not an alarm sounded. Nobody the wiser. We got to the computer room. I killed the alarm. And Seamus blew the door. Then me and Seamus hacked into the mainframe and found what we were looking for. That's when we realized Kelton was missing.
Who the hell's Kelton?
He's the fourth man. He wasn't one of us. He was Gerhardt's plant. While we were working the computers, Kelton was performing the real mission. Gerhardt, he knew what was in the computers at Renelco. He wanted it, and he wasn't gonna let anyone else have it. He was gonna make sure it was never recreated. We finished getting what we needed, and that's when it all came home. And it wasn't just the workers. Kelton was supposed to kill everyone who knew. He shot me. That's when Seamus came back. He took out Kelton. Should have got his own ass out of there. He came back for me. If it wasn't for Seamus, I would have been like all the others.
You didn't kill those people.
Even if you are Seamus, I can't give you the watch.
Screw the watch. Gerhardt's manipulated me step by step to get here and find it. In one way or another, he's gonna get his hands on it. The safest thing to do is destroy the watch.
Seamus said we couldn't. He said it was insurance against Gerhardt. I don't know who you are, but I can't let you walk away from here. Trying to save me. Take that hallway. It'll take you to a ladder on the far side of the property. It's not on any of the maps. You have less than 5 minutes before it lights up.
You're coming with us.
No. Listen, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Here, take this. Take it.
You believe I'm who I say I am?
Yeah, you're him. I knew it. You're my old friend. I hate doing this to you. It's not a gift I'm giving you. It's a curse. Go on. Go.
What about her?
She won't bother anyone anymore.
Help me.
I'll have to take a rain check on our date.
At the main entrance to the facility and also at the mouth of a service tunnel that 13 seemed to have used as his entry point. No one appears to have escaped from the blast.
So, both Jones and 13?
I don't have any concrete proof, but it appears so. I have another piece of disturbing news, Mr. President. Sheridan contacted me. Somehow he found out about Roger and he wants access.
I thought those leaks in the CIA had been plugged.
Sheridan seems to have a long reach.
No, he's not going to get to the boy. He's under my protection now.
Normally I would agree with you, Mr. President, but in Sheridan's case, I'm not sure that that is going to work. My offer to find a more permanent solution to the Sheridan problem is still on the table. I urge you to consider it.
There you go. You're not going to win any races for a little while, but it'll come back good as new.
What happens here stays here.
Listen, this is why people like you call me, right?
You all right?
I've definitely been better. But yeah, I'm all right. How about you?
Me?
Yeah, you found out. You didn't kill all those people in Costa Verde.
Yeah.
Well, this is huge, right? This is what we were hoping to hear.
Yeah. It's... You know, Max was right. We still bought into Gerhardt's lie.
Don't do that to yourself. You saw what it did to Max.
Yeah.
What now?
Now, we find out what's on these damn watches. And then, no more being played. We take the game to Gerhardt.